WHA recap, the judges get seriously critical and reveal their winner predictions. This is it. The competition is getting down to the wire on America's Got Talent. Tonight, 11 acts hit the stage to fight for 5 spots in next week's finals. Who impressed the judges and who will go home? Check out our recap. We are just one episode away from the finals on America's Got Talent. On tonight's episode, Tuesday, September 11th, 11 acts will fight for just 5 spots in next week's finals. From singers to dancers and more, let's see who can give the judges a finals-worthy performance. Check out our recap. Christina Wells, the Houston native, kicked off the night with a powerful and touching performance of Aretha Franklin's Natural Woman. If you've been watching this season, you'll know that Christina has struggled with body image and revealed that she's been shamed from jobs for her image. Although her song choice pertained to loving her natural self, she struggled to hit some of the late Aretha Franklin's notes, and the judges pointed it out. Howie and Simon noted that it was not her best performance. However, Christina brought Heidi to her feet. Heidi even said she's one of the only acts who can take it all. The Republic, the dance group from the Dominican Republic, had the judges conflicted with their energetic routine. While they brought much more tricks and jumps, Simon said their background, which featured lights, animatronics, and fog machines, took away from their performance. Howie reminded them that this is now the road to the finals and it was not their best. Mel B even said that if they tweaked a few things the outcome would have been different. Noah Guthrie, the musician, who was scolded by Simon early on in the competition for his song choices, was conflicted over doing an original song or a rendition of a popular track. Noah ended up playing it safe, yet a tad bit risky, by going with I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston. The judges continued to lay down the hammer and gave Noah less than thrilling reviews. Mel said she didn't favor the rendition. Simon said he wasn't even sure Noah made the right choice by choosing that song. But Howie said it was his absolute favorite. Daniel Emmett, the opera singer, who has previously been on the brink of elimination, may have put himself back on the chopping block after this performance. Heidi was the only one who enjoyed the performance. Angel City Chorale, the choir group, gave a heartfelt performance for the first responders from 911. The judges praised the group, who sounded better than ever. Aaron Crow, the terrifyingly creepy magician, teased his act by throwing knives at photos of the judges. In the end, he chose Howie as his victim for this week's act. First, he flashed a pair of red glasses, which belonged to Howie. He then took out 4 blocks numbered 1-4. Up on the screen, Howie was secluded from the judges and placed in a box. He placed the blocks in front of each of the judges, and they had to choose one, while Crow had a sharp axe in his hand. The judges were basically picking blocks for Crow to smash, which he did. After smashing the first 2 blocks, he walked over to Simon and handed him the red glasses. Simon then picked block number 4 as his guess that Howie was under it. Remember, only blocks 2 and 4 are left at this point. Then, Crow smashed block number 2, and Simon saved Howie's life. Vicky Barbalak, the comedian, did it again. She had the judges in the audience laughing hysterical. She told jokes about schmoozing a cop, being drunk, which had the place roaring. When she was done with her stand-up, Vicky was greeted with a standing ovation by each judge, as well as the audience. Simon, Heidi, Mel, and Howie all gave her amazing critiques, with Howie even telling her to clear her schedule for the finals. We Three, the Oregon-based brother-sister family trio, performed a mellow jam with instruments, which didn't wow the judges whatsoever. Simon, who rolled his eyes, said their performance was a complete mess. He was expecting more of a pop and upbeat tune. Howie followed with a similar, yet less harsh critique. The two were so critical, Mel remained positive and attempted to cushion the blow. But things aren't looking good for this family. Glennis Grace, the Amsterdam-based singer, completely nailed her emotional rendition of Maxwell's This Woman's Work. Glennis received the most praise of the night, with Heidi saying she needs to be in the finale. Oh, and her standing ovation, as well as Simon saying it was the best performance of the night, solidified that we will most likely see Glennis in the finals. Brian King Joseph, the passionate violinist, put on an electric performance with neon lights and a glowing violin. It was like listening to climactic movie music, with a twist of R&B, mixed with the dramatics of the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Despite being diagnosed with a nerve disease that takes away the feeling in his hands and feet, He impressed the judges so much that Simon said he could actually win the entire competition. Courtney Hadwin, the teen with the insane and jaw-dropping voice, with the most epic range ever, performed Born to Be Wild by Steppenwolf. She did her signature night notes and dance moves. While her performance was energetic, Mel said she felt Courtney's nerves. However, Howie predicted she would win the entire competition. Heidi and Simon both followed suit with high praise. "We have to say, they saved the best for last, because Courtney is definitely a frontrunner,"